Hello, good day, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May God bless all in this day and so on. Today on entrepreneurship course, I would like to explain briefly about the nature of business. And in this course, we will comprehend those business as a small scale business or small and medium enterprise. Yeah. To conduct your research and entrepreneurship course throughout this semester. And here is my learning material for today. Yeah. As we've already discussed, what is entrepreneurship? Basically, it is implementing the role of entrepreneur to innovate, organize all of their assets in order to create value or unique selling point by making something new or modify the already available product into much more innovative product that is suitable for the consumer needs. And basically, this production process is done to gain profit, to develop business growth, and to maintain their uniqueness throughout this entire process. So that's basically the basic notion of entrepreneurship. From that element, I would like to refresh about the importance of this course. Yeah. The first is to discuss about innovation, especially innovation nowadays. And I'm not sure about introducing startup approach, but I will reintroduce what really is a startup. Yeah, startup for me is a business management approach. Yeah, it's quite different than the traditional business. And last but not least, entrepreneurship is also to make job available for everyone surround us. So we will discuss further about business, and we will be starting from this slide. Basically, business a system. It's almost like human being having a lot of system. Yeah, nerve system, blood circulatory system, digestive system, and so on. So business is a system that organize any kind of resource, combine it with capital or money to produce goods or services. Business could also be understood from these following elements. It runs by investment to reach customers, whether they are loyal customers or new one, to increase sales and objectively to maximize the profits. Related to this course, I would like you to ask your business partner some of the following requirements, yeah. How they manage their assets, how the ownership system, who is or who are their sales target, and what are their products, and what are the services available for the customer, for their customers, how they operate their business, and maybe in the future, you can also help them to develop their business projection. But I believe this is not necessary for this course, yeah. In real life, you might need it. I will briefly explain about small and medium enterprises, or known as usaha kecil menengah in Indonesia. I will take notion from the regulation from 2008 about SME. Basically, in Indonesia, we have three different types of SME. The smallest one would be usaha mikro, or micro business with asset maximized in 50 million rupiahs. Yeah, we're talking about rupiahs here. And their onset is maximized in 300 million rupiahs, and so on. I will encourage you to focus on the micro business or micro enterprises, yeah, because they are the most vulnerable in this system. Apart from the amount of the asset and also the amount of the onset, I will also briefly explain about type of SMEs in Indonesia. I will go directly to the example. This would be the livelihood activities. Basically, you can find them in your surroundings, and they will support you to fulfill your daily needs. For example, you need to cook an egg, you need to buy frying oil, you need to spice up your tea or your coffee, you need to buy your sugar, or something like that. So this livelihood activities SME, basically they support your daily needs and are available in your surroundings, in your neighborhood. The second would be micro enterprises. That would be the enterprise that having craftsman unique selling proposition, yeah. So they are an enterprise who is that is based in craftsmen. For example, we have here peci, batik, Joko Karyan. Joko Karyan is one of the well-known mosque in Yogyakarta, especially in Ramadan. Each Ramadan, daily, they distributed for about 3,000 packs of takjil, or for berbuka, break your fast, yeah. 3,000 packs each day. And this mosque, Joko Karyan Mosque, is also available for small business consultant. They are helping the small business owners around their neighborhood to develop their own business. One of them is Mr. Jardianto with his business Peci Batik. The next would be small dynamic enterprise. It is an enterprise who has a visible potential to develop into much bigger business. Yeah. For example, this local coffee farmer from North Sumatra, he could gain a profit for almost 12 billion rupiahs each year because he produced a single origin coffee from Indonesia that are bought by Starbucks to make Starbucks product. Yeah. And by this news headline, we could agree that this person is having a potential to develop his business. And last but not least is the fast-moving enterprise. It could be comprehended as an enterprise that quite familiar with digital technology. So he utilized internet, for example, as form of digital technology to support their backbone of the business. Here I have Prodo, Prodo, yeah, with the hashtag Prodo Gentleman. Prodo is shoe, male shoe producer in Indonesia, and it already had an official store in the most prominent marketplace in Indonesia called Tokopedia. And he also, Brodo, I mean, also having a collaboration with Zalora. Zalora is a well-known marketplace for fashion products. Yeah, it has a headquarter in Singapore. It also have a branch for operational setting in Indonesia. And that would be the example, the type of SMEs in Indonesia. The difference for small scale business and entrepreneurial business would lie in this point that I've been marked with red arrow. Yeah. The small scale business is conventionally operated, so they are basically not using much of internet. Yeah. Or any kinds of digital technology. While entrepreneurial business, they are innovatively operated. They usually offering new methods to serve their consumers and their customers. And also here, I would like to highlight the differences for small, medium enterprises and startups. Basically, SME, they are generating products while startups is generating services. SME also rely on internet for sales and marketing purpose only, while startups is relying on internet and also other digital technology for comprehensive business purposes. For example, it started from promotion and it could end it into purchasing, shipping, and then after sales services. This would be a brief resume about the differences of SME and startups. Next, I have types of entrepreneur. I will explain it from the example. Yeah. The first would be novice entrepreneur. Here I have a picture of a young man. His name is Kaesang Pangarep. He is now a major in one of the prominent city in Central Java. Central Java is a province in Indonesia. At one point of his life, he started his own business called Chili Pari Catering. And at this point, we can identify him as a novice entrepreneur because he had very limited experience to develop or to run his own business. Yeah. So basically, is a beginner entrepreneur. The second would be habitual entrepreneur. Here we have Mrs. Susi Pujiastuti. Yeah, she was one of the minister in Indonesia presidential cabinet. Yeah, at that time she was a minister of maritime and fishery. She was appointed by the president because of his previous expertise in manage local fishery business in West Java, yeah, especially in Pangandaran. Pangandaran is a city in West Java. West Java is a province in Indonesia. At that time, to develop her business, he thought about how he could provide her business partner with the top quality and the freshest seafood products. Yeah, those why she developed her other business rather than fishery. He developed is her own pioneer flight. Yeah, utilizing small planes to fly from one remote area to another remote area to provide the top quality seafood around Indonesia. She called a habitual entrepreneur because she developed her own business from her previous habit or previous expertise. And next, I have an example for serial entrepreneur. Yeah, here I have Mr. Budiono Darsono. He was founder of detik.com, and once detik.com was purchased by Trans Corporation, a big media mogul in Indonesia. Detik.com is an online news portal. Yeah. Once his company was purchased by the big company, he resigned, and then he built new online news platform called Kumparan. Yeah, why he was identified as serial entrepreneur because he shut down his previous business, or he moves completely from his previous business to the new business. That's why he called a serial entrepreneur. Next, here we have portfolio entrepreneur. He was known as Mas Gibran. Yeah, he is son of the president of Indonesia, current president. Yeah, we call him as portfolio entrepreneur because he started new business without shutting down his previous one. So apparently he has several business that running at the same time. For example, this would be his first business, yeah, Sang Pisang. Mostly sell banana product. And then his next business with one of the jury in MasterChef Indonesia, Mr. or we call it Chef Arnold Purnomo. He has mangkokku as a rice bowl culinary product, and then 2 other business. As another other example for entrepreneur in Indonesia, here we have the CEO of Bukalapak, previous CEO, yeah. Bukalapak is one of the biggest marketplace in Indonesia, local marketplace, yeah. Founded by Ahmad Zaki, yeah. And I believe nowadays he was resigning from the position of CEO Bukalapak. Next, here we have CEO of Traveloka. Traveloka is an app that would accommodate our travel needs, such as to book plane ticket or train ticket or book your hotel room. Yeah, this would be also comprehend as entrepreneur, yeah, digital entrepreneur. And here we have several examples for unicorn and decacorn startups in Indonesia. The first would be Tokopedia, yeah. And this Tokopedia was receiving several funding from big investor across the globe, from Sequoia Capital from US, I believe, and then Alibaba from China, and Gojek. It's also an everyday needs app. Yeah, it also receives several funding. Yeah, by Google and then by Jarum and also Astra Corporation. I need you in group or in individual, as we agree on the first meeting. Yeah, I need you to explore your surrounding potential, to make sure that you have your own research object for entrepreneur course. Yeah, you need to choose from your surrounding or neighborhood potential one of the business owner. I recommend you to approach a micro business owner. Yeah, it means that they are having small scale funding and they done their business by themselves by the help of their family members. It usually identical with micro business. And then you will need to help them with their promotion. That's why I recommend you to make your own Instagram account, yeah, to upload all of the promotional content for your business partner. And last, but I believe this is the most important, you need to ask for their permission to make their business your research object for this course. Yeah. I guess that will be all for today. I'll be seeing you next week. I'm sorry, I'll be seeing you next meeting. Yeah. Billahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, and don't forget to mark your attendance.